I wanna be the very best at simping for the huzz. This is Brock. As a kid, this was my favorite character in Pokemon, only to grow up and realize bro is kinda questionable.
It's a girl?
She can violate my rights if...
Is this nigga sick?
I recently started back watching Pokemon, and I'm talking about that OG shit, the Indigo League. This is back when my nigga Ash was really jumping off the porch, bro, and really took what he wanted, literally.
I'm borrowing this. Wait, that's my bike! Sour balloon! Yeah, thanks!
Today we finna talk about how Ash and Brock really ran a generational fade and became best friends after. They first enter Pewter City, and it starts off with some old homeless looking dude at the entrance selling rocks for 1K. Like, I know you on hard times, but nobody finna buy that. Better had to cure the cancer in them rocks. And he got the nerve to laugh like this, like you know not to trust this nigga. Ash proceeds to go to the gym after a trip to the Pokemon Center, only to see Brock sitting in the dark. Like, what was you doing, bro? Gooning? Brock starts basically disrespecting Ash and telling him how gym battles are different from regular battles, and he's not suitable. And basically says that his Pikachu looks sweet like a biscuit. And I ain't gonna lie, in this frame right here, he does it like he's kinda on that Build-A-Bear Workshop sweet shit. Ash doesn't like this, and the battle begins on these 3D printed rocks. The first Pokemon this nigga pulled out was an Onix. Bro had no chill. Had Pikachu Usain Bolting back to the trainer. Bro was trying to throw out another Pokemon so they could get sacrificed. Brock wastes no time and basically puts Pikachu in a headlock. I'm not gonna lie, bro cannot breathe. Ash tells him to use Thunder Shock. That shit was weak. It does nothing, and Ash grunts his teeth like that's gonna change something. He ends up surrendering to Brock for this match and does a walk of shame that niggas be hitting when they didn't get to smash on the link. But damn, Ash, you was so depressed that you really went back to this shabby looking dude's house. Like, I know you had nowhere to stay, but dang, you gotta get some money for a hotel or something. Can't just be trusting anybody. The old dude reveals to Ash that Brock hasn't left Pewter City due to him having 10 brothers and sisters. And I thought it was bad that I had 6 brothers and sisters. This is the equivalent of working 2 jobs, damn. The deadbeat then helps Ash go to a power plant and basically suggests that Pikachu could get supercharged there. They plug our boy up, and he basically starts going Super Saiyan 3. Bro was going through it, putting his back into it. And if we're talking about it from a gameplay perspective, this is probably the equivalent of leveling Pikachu up by 10. And then Misty got the nerve to say, Ash, if you need some help, just ask. Ash was not trying to hear that shit.
Go! I'm sick of her ass!
Ash and Super Saiyan Pikachu return for round 2. You could tell Ash was feeling himself this time because he immediately puts the snapback back, bruh. And this time, both of them don't start off with some strong-ass Pokemon. The first matchup was Pidgeotto versus Geodude. And I don't know what the fuck they were doing. They were just kind of flying around throwing hands for a second. This was like one of them little weak-ass girl fights you see at the school. Ash did not do his reading on type advantages because flying types are weak to rock type, so you can already imagine what happened. And I don't know why, but like, bro, I do not fuck with Pidgeotto's design, bro. We should have just gave him dreads instead. Bro needs a DLC update. Ash sends Pikachu out, and he already looks more confident than that soft shit we seen before. His now over-leveled Pikachu one-shot Geodude, making it look like my left ball sack. Smoke that nigga like some burnt bacon. Nigga went from sedimentary rock to igneous. Brock's no longer playing with bro. Sends out Onix, and Pikachu comes out and starts malfunctioning because he had PTSD from last time. Brock uses Bind, but this time the electricity is strong enough to kind of loosen the grip, I guess, but he was still in that headlock, bro. This is like when you get bullied by your older cousins. They genetic makeup just overpowers yours. Have you looking like this? Eventually, it gets so bad that Brock withdraws. He said he doesn't want to end up killing Ash's Pokemon, so he suggested that they just end the match. But then, by the grace of the Pokemon god Arceus himself, one of the sprinklers ends up weakening Onix, and that gives Ash an opening. He uses Thunderbolt, and it drops Onix. Ash is about to go for the finishing blow, but Brock's brothers and sisters stop Ash. Ash feels bad, so he ends up withdrawing again. But then later, Brock ends up finding Ash and just gives him the badge anyway. See, when Brock's not a simp, I mean, he's a real nigga at heart, you know what I'm saying? Y'all probably already knew this, but the homeless dude ended up actually being Brock's dad. And he ends up taking over the gym for Brock and says, it's finally time for me to step up. Like, nigga, finally? You should have been did that. This nigga really plowed and left. 10 kids? God damn, nigga was Mario jumping out that hoe. But after that, Brock asked Ash if he could just tag along, and it created one of the best trios in all of anime. Or just in general. Like, what's a more iconic trio than Ash, Brock, and Misty? Like, that's top tier. I would say Naruto, but there's one fraud here. So we gonna stick to duo for that. Thanks for all the support on my first video. This being the second. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Keep rocking with me. Shout out to all the day ones, man. We almost at 100 subs, bro. We moving, bro. Love y'all. If y'all liked it, hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.